오늘의 아침입니다.
죽음에 대한 진지한 고민이나 이런 거를 아직까지는 해본 게 없는 것 같아요.
누구나 그래요.
그렇죠?
근데 죽음이 와닿은 적은 있어요?
죽음이 와닿은 점? 육체적으로 아니면
그냥 뭐 예를 들어서 나는 나의 삶은 한정적이다. 나의 삶은 유한한
맞아요.
것이다. 그런 게 확 와닿은 적 있어요?
확 와닿은 건 없고, 그러니까 삶은 어차피 나는 그냥 딱 이제 한 번뿐이라고 생각하거든요.
네.
근데 만약에 다음 내가 생에 태어나도 뭐 사람들이 막 불교 믿거나 뭐 기독교 믿거나 뭐 천국 간다 이거는 그냥 그때 되면 어차피 다 있고 그때 되면 또 그때의 삶을 살면 되는 거지. 굳이 뭐 하러 다음 생을 위해서 이번 생을 희생을 하나. 그냥 내 인생 지금 이제 잘 살면 되고 내가 하고 싶은 거 그냥 후회 없이. 나는 솔직히 말해가지고 10년 안에 이게 세계 3차 대전이 한 번 일어날 것 같아요.
네.
이게 만약에 3차
3차
대전이 일어나면 어디서 일어날 것 같아요?
대전?
누구랑 싸워서?
미국이 연관은 무조건 될 테고, 지금,
저는 안 일어난 게 좀 너무 신기하다고 생각하거든요. 그러니까 이게 뭔가 한번 10년 안에 터질 것 같고, 근데 항상 그러니까 사소한 것부터 강대국끼리는 절대 안 붙어요. 뭐 미국이나 러시아 이렇게 해가지고 1대1로는 안 붙고 항상 어떠한 뭐 사소한 사건 하나 터져가지고 이제 싸우니까 저는 가장 그나마 좀 유력한 게 저 인도하고 파키스탄.
그거는 세계 3차 대전까지는 안 번질 것
그러니까
같은데.
걔네가 이제 싸워가지고
음,
싸우면서 이제 그쪽에 이제 참전을 막 하겠죠.
그런 거는 국지전 정도로밖에 안 되고 지금도 많이 일어나지 않아요?
지금도 근데 뭔가 좀 뭐라 그래야 되지? 조만간 한번 좀 터질 것 같은 그런 느낌.
지금 이분은 이렇게 캠핑카를 독일에서 사가지고 여행하셨대요, 유럽을. 와, that's your bed?
That's one of them, and then look at this. So
아,
this comes down even further, like when the chairs move.
yeah?
Yeah. And so you sleep
와,
up there, you can sleep back there, and then you got a bathroom on your right.
can I see? 와.
And then this is the cooktop. Sorry, my place is so dirty.
Oh no, it's,
This is the stove, and this broke this morning. I was making tea.
아.
That cracked. So,
와.
and then look at this. This is even cooler. And then this turns into a shower, and then this part opens and cuts this off. So when the doors close, you have a separate shower. This goes up here,
Uh-huh.
and then you have your shower. Pretty wild, right?
Amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, so some fresh herbs, and then I mixed it with some turmeric, you know turmeric,
Yeah.
and then some ginger. Yeah, cool, right? So I don't drive this.
You don't drive this.
No,
Okay, okay.
this is the big boat that has 10 crew, and I drive this this boat. So this is like the boss's like his limousine. So I would take him to shore, take him to his friends' boats, take him to nightclubs, take him to lunch. We tie up alongside of the big boat. So
Yeah.
here's the big boat, and he jumps in this boat, and then boop, we go off and go explore. And no, so in Germany,
Yep.
I looked all over for specific camper vans, and I knew this was the style that I wanted, and I chose Germany because it's best quality, and they're probably the most traveled camper van enthusiast, I think, of all of Europe, and they take care of their products, and their vehicles are probably the best made of any country in Europe, definitely the most affordable. So I think there's such a huge population of camper vanners that when the season's over, like right now, there's so many people selling their camper vans, or at the start of the season, you know, come March, April, when people are starting to travel, and that's when I bought mine in June. But I've got a lot of friends in Germany, so I talked with them and tried to figure out, and then on the internet I just researched, you know, what do you have to do for insurance, registration, and a lot of it's very difficult. So I needed a person, because I don't have an address or a German bank account. You have to have somebody that you can put the vehicle in their name, but you own the vehicle. So that's what I did. I have a good friend in Munich. I registered and put the vehicle in his name, but the insurance and the title is in my name. So everything goes through his address, but I pay for all the bills, obviously. So that's the only hurdle. And then obviously finding the dealers or the place where you're going to buy it. So I went through like 4 different websites, and I was searching for months, looking at different campers before I came to Germany, and decided on the type that I wanted. And then when I got to Germany, I went to maybe 10 different dealers in 10 different cities. I drove all over Germany for a month. And then I finally found 2 places that I really liked the vehicles. And then I made a deal, and I made the whole deal in German. Well, I was using Google Translate, and they were speaking German. And so I would send the documents to my friend and say, hey, does this look right? And he's like, yep, looks legit. And it was a really reputable company. Yeah, that's it.
How much did it cost?
This one was 20,000 euros.
No.
So it's kind of middle of the range, but it's a 2000, so it's almost 20 years old. But it's in very good condition for 20 years.
이분은 마이애미에서 푸드트럭을 운영하셨었대요.
Yeah.
직접 타코를 개발하셔가지고 판매하셨다고 해요. How much was it for each one?
How much what?
How much was it, the taco?
Like how much do they cost?
Mm-hmm.
Like between
Mm-hmm.
$2 and $6 per taco. And then some close-ups. This is like cactus with mango salsa and avocado. This is an Indian taco. This is a lamb tikka masala.
Yeah.
This is a Jamaican jerk chicken with honey tropical pineapple slaw. That's the Korean pork burrito. I called it the yum yum.
Yum yum.
And this is sesame soy seared ahi tuna with a seaweed salad and Thai sweet chili sauce. Yeah.
Wow. This is you?
Yeah, this is all the truck here, yeah. Some different salads, a shrimp burrito. That's the ahi tuna burrito. That's in the very beginning, my first sign.
Mm-hmm.
Quesadillas. Amazing, right?
Yeah. And you can
Yeah, lift everything
remove,
up.
yeah,
Yeah. Lift that up, and then you can
see the word.
have everything out there. So say you're at a beautiful mountain. Like this weekend, I'll take it off. My bike. And so I have barbecue and toys and all kinds of stuff and spares.
Yeah. But how would you change it into the cafe or something?
So I would cut a hole
Uh-huh.
like here,
Yeah.
and then it would open like this,
Uh-huh.
and then you just sit inside. Has also been traveling for 3 years. Has a different opinion because I like kind of the busy crowd. I like the high seasons. I like the buzz, and I like feeling the excitement of the towns. And I was just saying how I'm kind of over seeing churches and cobblestone streets and hearing about war zones and poverty and all this, where she enjoys kind of the slow pace and the low season and enjoys, you know, talking with the locals and having deeper conversations, and which I truly enjoy too. But being in a camper van and having a 20,000 euro vehicle with all of your shit inside of it that you own, your whole life is inside. So my problem is I go into these towns by myself, looking like I'm arriving in a UFO, and I've got everybody staring at my vehicle, and all I can think of is they're on their phones going, yo, there's a camper van coming towards you. Let's set up a sting operation and steal this dude's camper. Because they're all just looking at it like, what is that? And they're calling their friends. And I'm like, they're definitely going to steal my camper van. I can't leave. So I pack up my bag like every day with all of my camera shit because I don't want to leave it in the camper, because I'm like, all I care about is my camera shit. Steal everything else. If I got my computer and my camera stuff, I'm good. Oh my God, it's so stressful. But I need to get over this. And I just need to either get a lockbox in here, or put chains through the tires, or get a dog, or get like an automatic barking machine, or get flamethrowers that come out if anybody gets close to my camper, or electronic windows that zap people. But I think if I put the right equipment in to alleviate this fear of people messing with my shit, I will enjoy my travels much more. Because I'm now reading about Bulgaria and how basically like 40% of everybody that's been on the road surveyed have been bribed a cop out of a traffic ticket, or they've been wrongfully accused of doing something in a traffic violation where they've been pulled over and they're just like, give me money. So they give him money. Bulgaria is the worst in all of the EU, or all of Europe. They've been named the worst and most corrupt police in all of Europe. So I'm not going to Bulgaria. That's done. I'm out. Serbia, same thing. So I'm heading to Serbia potentially. But I don't want to deal with this shit. I want to go back to Norway and Sweden, where people are nice and fucking take care of each other, and they're just good people and they don't steal your shit. That's all I want, is beautiful people with good souls that want to take care of each other. But I guess this is part of the adventure. Once you've had the good life, you forget about the crazy shit of living in these poverty-ridden nations where people are poor and hungry and want to steal your shit, and corrupt cops and backwards business and shisty characters. Anyway, so Angelina kind of shed a little light, and she's just like, why don't you just film the cops? So maybe that's what I'll do. It's like, I just gotta just say F it and go for it. And I guess that's the entertainment value. That's what you guys want to see. You want to see me just going out there and getting crazy and filming the cops, and maybe I'll get thrown in the back of a cop car, I'll get lit on fire and get my eyes poked out and be dead, and you guys will have to come find me. I just put my location sharing on, so add me as a friend. You can see where I'm at all times. So at least my phone is next to my dead body. You can come find me. Fucking Eastern Europe. I love it. It's beautiful. But when you have a camper van and you look like an alien from outer space arriving into a new fucking planet, it's a little frustrating. So I've got this glorious vehicle. I don't want to feel like an alien from outer space. I just want to feel like a normal human being and visit these beautiful places and experience them like a local. That's why I feel so uncomfortable, because normally when I go to a place, I try to fit in with the locals and I try and feel the vibe, and I get into the food and the culture, and I kind of blend in, so I'm kind of invisible. I am so not invisible in this spaceship. But I need to do it. I'm going to film it. I'm going to go. I've got 9 countries that I want to hit. If I do a week in each, I've got 69 days from today until I'm allowed back into the Schengen zone. My favorite number is 69, by the way.
It's the 6.
It's like you try to disrespect them and they go, okay, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, nice. Okay. And you're like, no, I'm calling you an asshole. They're like, ha, 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 I'm an asshole. I know. Yeah, funny. And you're like, wait a second. No, I'm like, you're a fucking piece of shit.
They're all blonde and beautiful.
Exactly. You've met Sven. He said, is everybody wearing a wool sweater and his name is Sven. Yeah. Oh my God. They're fucking the most beautiful specimens on the planet.
Yeah, it's something about, if you can grow a person from the beginning when you're young to just do positive and be good. Could you imagine what our world would be like if we all focus on positive and good?
Norway and fucking Sweden and Denmark. They're all there.
Yeah.
So this is the jacuzzi swimming pool. So I basically had to make sure this was hot. And they had strawberries and champagne like this ready. That the dinner table was set. Drinks were ready. Appetizers were ready. And so here it is from a distance. And it was a private house. So this is the dining room.
Awesome.
Looking out.
Wow.
This is the valley that we looked into.
This is France?
No, so I was just talking earlier to my brother about how much I love the Scandinavian people and how beautiful they are, because I am now in a place where I think in Cluj or Romania in general, people are really incredible, but like in Ukraine and going into more of the Eastern Bloc, like down into Bulgaria and, some of these smaller villages, the people are kind of tough to talk to, but it makes you miss how sweet and genuine and how beautiful the Scandinavian people are. Like spending time in Sweden and Norway, where you can like insult somebody and they're like, thank you. I'm like, you're an asshole. And they go, haha, thank you. I'm like, no, I'm calling you an asshole. And they're like, you're funny. Funny guy. Yeah, thank you. But no, it's wild how conditioned a race can be from a young age to be groomed and grown into spectacularly humble and genuine people that don't have that ego of having to be, to having to feel a certain way or to be sensationalized or feel the gratification of praise. They just are, and they're just beautiful, and they just want to help each other and take care of each other. And so, yeah, there were certain instances where I was just making fun of them and just, trying to poke them and see how far I could push their limits. And so I'm like, you're a real asshole. And they're like,
Did you?
yeah.
Oh.
I'm like, yeah, you're a real asshole, You think you're funny, but you're an asshole. They go, you funny? No, I'm not an asshole. It's okay. We're friends, right? No, I'm not an asshole. I'm like, no, you're like mean. Like, why would you be so mean to me? I'm not mean. No, we're friends. We're friends. But I think it's probably because they have alcohol in their system, too. Because when the Scandies drink, they get even happier. And they puke, and then they go to sleep. But no, they're just absolutely my favorite people, I think, on the planet. I'm in love with the Scandies.
Yeah.
I have to experience a dark winter to see if I can make it through.
Yeah, you can. I did.
I think I can.
Yeah.
I want to see the Northern Lights.
Yeah.
I want to go back to Norway. I want to go back to Sweden. Oh my God, I love you guys. You're so incredible, Scandies. Oh my God.